sun. Moving from the dark, trying to reach the light. I don't wanna stay here not another night. I've been on a run, I've been on a run. I've been on a run. Okay guys, so today we're gonna make a beat. Now this tutorial is nothing specific, we're just gonna make a beat and hope you guys tag along. Alright, so okay, I have a sample right here. Right now I have a folder full of samples that I made. Like I had a session where I just made a bunch of samples and stored them up for later. Right, it's actually pretty useful. Sometimes you just have to drag and drop instead of actually creating chords and melodies. But what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna try to make something around this sample. Now, I kept the original pitch, even the original BPM, right? I actually like the pitch and the BPM of it. I want to keep it that way. Alright, the first thing I want to do is I want to add a bass line. Now, I'm really glad that I put the key that we're in, D sharp minor, and it's a 3-1, so I already know this chord's, the first chord is a 3, this one's a 1. So in D sharp minor, a 3 would be F sharp and a 1 would be D sharp, which is the real note. Alright, now that I already know that, everything's going to be so much easier. Because let's say I want to make a bass line, alright? I don't have to guess, I can just directly go to the bass right here, sub bass, right click piano roll, and I just put right here, F sharp. And then the second note will be the D sharp. Right, I'm gonna add another note right here at the end of this 4-bar loop. I'm gonna hit Control L. And just like that, we have a bass line. Now, I want to add some transitions right here, some slide transition. Now, the way I'm going to do that is, I added the note, okay, I'm going to keep it, it has to be in the scale, preferably the F sharp right here. Okay, so I double left click, there's a button right here which is slide, and accept. Alright, let's take a listen to it. Alright, a bit too high. Let me put it right here. I want to make the slide last a little bit longer. Alright, that's good. Now the second loop, I want to add a little transition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the second instance of this pattern right here. I'm going to go up right here, left click, make unique. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold shift right here, here. Okay, let me give it a bit of a more aggressive slide. Let me add it back. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with that. Maybe let me. Stick with that. I don't want to spend too much time on it, right? I just wanted to show you guys this little trick that I like to use for bass lines. Let me turn it down. Okay, so oh, and then I'm gonna go right here, right click, merge pattern clips. So it'll just make it just one pattern. And I'm gonna rename it to bassline. Okay. Now for the drums, I also have drum loops that I just put here, right? I'm not trying to promote a drum pack that I want to sell to you guys. I'm just showing you guys that it's actually pretty useful to have your own drums. Create your own drum loops and melody loops, right? Since the chords, right, the chord progression is pretty laid back, I want to contrast it with some faster paced drums. Right here, the time knob, 4 bars, go to stretch, and just stretch it twice as long, because we're in double time, we're 140 BPM, right? Okay, so let me add some reverb, so I can just spice things up a little bit. I'm gonna go right click here, go to drum room. I'm gonna go to the okay, that was weird. Either way, so what I did was okay, and I'm gonna alright, I don't know why, but every time I load up this EQ, it keeps on just lagging. Not sure what's going on. It's the first time this actually happened. I have to see what's going on later after the video. Either way, I'm just gonna stick to stock plugins. Stock plugins never fail you. Okay, so I want to add another chord progression layer to just sort of layer this chord progression a little bit more, right? So just say chords. Now the same rule with chords. Now we already know that's the 3-1, so I'll have to right F sharp first one and B sharp. Alright, so I'm gonna hit Control A, Control C, and Control V. Right, Shift arrow left. I'm just gonna shift arrow up. It's 0, 1, 2, 3. Right, 10 and 8. No, that's out of key. Okay. But you know what? Let me show you a better way. Well, there's other ways. You can use a stamp where you could just drag and drop the actual chord progression. But if you want to actually learn how to make a chord like a major chord, you just see it right here, right? All right, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? This is a major one, and this will be a minor, but the A note's not on the scale. All right, now we messed up there because G is not on the scale, so we have to put it down. F sharp. Now we have ourselves a D minor. I probably should have gone over how to check this notes in a scale, but honestly, I actually don't think you need to. You could easily just use yours, because we know we need 2 chords that start on F and start on D sharp, F sharp and D sharp, and from there you guys can easily figure out if the notes are in key or not, right? Hit Alt R, Alt S, S drum. let me change the sound. I don't want to use the piano. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna hit Control A, Control up, and go up an octave. Oh yeah, I forgot to route this to the mixer track. Alright, actually, we have. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Okay, that's way better. Let me add a chorus to this. Some EQ. Okay, so I want to add a gate, volume gate, to just give it some extra rhythm. So I'm gonna go to gross beat. Alright. I'm gonna just try out these gates. Now let me try one. Alright, I'm gonna turn on the mix volume right here. Okay, so I noticed the chord progression right here. Starts off a bit. I want to try and give it a fade in. Let me try that out. So I'm gonna go right here to the magnet. I'm gonna go to quarter beat. Yeah. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna go right here and just drag it a little bit. Add a little fade in. Yeah, I think that's way smoother. Okay, so yeah. Alright. I think I'm gonna end the beat there. I mean, there's a lot that I could do. Matter of fact, no. Let me add a melody, top line melody, and then I'm just gonna end the video off right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go to explore. Oh, sorry. Review. Right here. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll just use this one. Alright Alright, yeah, I don't know why I have a hard time talking when I keep hearing my own voice. It's annoying, but I'll try and bear with me, please. Anyway, melody. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go right here. Okay, yeah. Alright, so the reason why this happened is because right here, where I have my mic, it just automatically hit this red button was activated, so I have to, so every time you hit record, it just records whatever is in this mixer track. That's how you record vocals, by the way. In case you were wondering, you just have to go right here, go in, click on the microphone input, and then just make sure this button's on. When it's red, every time you record right here, it will record whatever you say. So yeah, an accidental tutorial on how to record your vocals, but either way. One last thing, we just hit Alt Q to quantize. Alright, right here, I'm gonna hold Alt. I'm just gonna drag it a little bit, alright? Do the same. Oh no. I don't even need to do that. I can just go like that. Alright, so I'm gonna go right here. Alt and Control L. Alright. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna end the video off right here, and I hope you guys learned something useful in this tutorial. Yeah, nothing much I want to say. Either way,